back to Larry's Anything Goes. Happy Friday. We made it after all. Hopefully you guys had a great week, and hopefully you guys have a great weekend planned ahead. Today's word of the day is Nexus, which stands for a connection, a series of connections, linking two or more things, a connected group or a series of people. And we live in a time where connections are the backbone of basically people blowing up to be the best people that they can be, whether it's from online, in person. Majority of the times, more connections are being made online and in person than ever before in history, especially given the fact with the pandemic. And, we see that the economy is opening up, and, even the CDCs, even issuing mandatory masks aren't going to be as enforced as it was beforehand a year ago. So, a lot of changes are taking place. But this is a year of, I think this decade from 2020 to 2030 is the impeccable decade decade for people to make the best connections that they can make, to get to engage and overly and just be saturated with intelligent information that could take them to another place in this life, and that could take their families. This is a time frame where people's families can benefit from multiple things, not just businesses, not just from investments, but from insurance policies, from people connecting together from an economic standpoint, and not just connecting when something bad happens, like a funeral, or just connecting at a wedding or whatnot. Let these connections last and be longer. So like I said, your last name doesn't mean that much if it's not connecting on a financial aspect of things, not just being a good person. That's those two things just need to be put on the same pedestal and go hand in hand. A lot of people like to boast about the last name, and I said, all right, but what is it generating, and what is it bringing to the table, outside of it sounding good? You know what I mean? That's why I don't like to discuss history too much unless that history involves making an economic connection, not only just for the family, but for the future of everybody else. All right. Now, today's quote of the day is from Adele, great artist. She stated, no matter what you look like, I think the key is to be happy with yourself. I agree with that, because I've always said this one thing is for sure. If you can't be happy by yourself, then you darn sure can't be happy with anyone else. All right. And you have to be, when you look in the mirror in the morning, you got to love who you are and what you're about, not even just what you look like. Because, I'll quote Judge Judy, beauty fades, dumb is forever. So if you're constantly trying to take care of yourself from a health perspective and a mental perspective, and engaging in intellectual discussions, reading, listening to podcasts, trying to grow, using every single day for you as a moment to grow and not just being entertained, then I think that you're bringing not only a great contribution to yourself and to your family, but you're bringing a great significant contribution to the world. All right. And on that note, have a great weekend. I got Las Vegas sign in the back of me because I'm like, hey, the weekend's made for fun just as much as it's made for work and whatnot. So if you get a chance, have a little fun, because life is too short. All right. Do the great 3 free things, family. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out the online store. Support your local entrepreneurs, local businesses. If you're a crypto investor like myself, look into joining the Gold Standard Partners. Link is in the description. On that note, family, I'll see you guys later. Maybe most likely next week. Take care.